What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 7 o'clock premiere. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that happened out there in Charlotte, North Carolina on Friday night. Shout out Charlotte. And it's about this dude with this shit on his face. And this guy you see up here, his name is Oscar Solorzano. 33 years old. He's an illegal migrant that has snuck in his country several times after getting his dumb ass thrown out of here for doing stupid stuff. Well, this time he came back because he'd been tossed out twice. Third time's the charm, I guess, because this guy right here on Friday decided to force himself onto the Charlotte Light Rail train they have out there, public transit train, while he was drunk, argue with people, and then decide to pull a knife out and ask a guy to fight before stabbing him up. People have different stances on immigration. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I can understand why it's happening, and then some people do need to go. But at the same time, there are a lot of people here in this country that need to be deported as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave it at that. But anyway, take a look at this story. I'm going to come back and talk about it. This dude need to be shown the flowers immediately. He's facing attempted first-degree murder charges, assault with a deadly weapon, serious injury and carrying concealed weapon, and he goes to court tomorrow morning, which will be Monday morning. We'll come back with an update. But take a look at what they got so far, and I'll come back with brief commentary.
3-year-old man is in custody tonight, charged in connection with a stabbing on Charlotte's light rail train. The incident comes months after a woman was killed in a similar attack, landing the city in the national spotlight and prompting a new law that just went into effect earlier this week. As Shakira Speaks reports, the victim in Friday night stabbing is recovering in the hospital.
Neighbors were shocked to hear that another stabbing happened on the light rail on Friday just before 5 p.m. near North Brevard and 22nd Street, despite city officials increasing security at every stop.
My husband missed that train by, one stop and didn't get on there, and that's crazy. We should not have to feel like we are one stroke of bad luck away from being the next victim.
Hallie Peaster was hoping violent crimes on the light rail would be under control after Iryna was stabbed multiple times in her neck in August. Officials say the victim is in critical but stable condition.
I think City Council is listening and responding, but they need to be more aggressive about that response.
6 weeks after Zarutska's brutal stabbing, officials with both Charlotte and the city's transit system unveiled their newest security measure, new UTV and bike units patrolling along the Blue Line. Peaster and her husband ride the train every day, and they make sure they're protected.
I do not sit on the train. I am always standing on the train. I don't sit on my phone, and I've always got my pepper spray with me.
Iryna's law took effect on Monday. The legislation looks to crack down on crime and make several changes to the justice system, including banning cashless bail for certain violent crimes.
People need to be off their phones and paying attention to their surroundings, and you need to be an active bystander. If you see someone in trouble on the train, we need people to respond and step in, because security's not always going to be there to help other people.
And that was Shakira Speaks reporting. The suspect, Oscar Solorzano, is charged with attempted first-degree murder, assault with a deadly weapon with serious injury, and carrying a concealed weapon. Records show he's being held without bond tonight because he is in the country illegally and has been deported before. He's due back in court on Monday.
Caroline Elliott on that Charlotte train stabbing. Caroline.
Yeah, John. So we're going through those court records right now, and we just learned that the suspect in this case is an illegal migrant. Police say that he forced his way onto the train last night, took out a knife, and then stabbed one of the passengers. Court records say he was pretty much starting problems as soon as he got on the train. He started yelling at everyone and then started picking a fight with the victim. Police say that's when he pulled out a large fixed-blade knife and stabbed someone on the train. EMS got the victim to the hospital, and they say he's in critical but stable condition.
My husband missed that train by, one stop and didn't get on there, and that's crazy. We should not have to feel like we are one stroke of bad luck away from being the next victim.
Now, this happened about 3 months after Ukrainian refugee Iryna was killed on the Charlotte light rail in a random attack. Her attacker, DeCarlos Brown, had a long rap sheet and struggled from mental health issues. And now officials are calling out the Charlotte mayor after yet another violent attack. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said, quote, "Apparently, the death of Iryna Zarutska was not enough. What is it going to take for the Charlotte mayor to remove violent criminals off the streets and protect her constituents? The time to act is now." As for the suspect, court records say he's not getting out of jail anytime soon. 33-year-old Oscar Solorzano is being held without bond because he, quote, is an illegal and has been deported previously, and we're told he's expected back in court on Monday. John.
Caroline Elliott. What a sad story. Caroline, thank you.
Okay, guys, you've seen it. This guy, Oscar Solorzano, 33-year-old fucktard, did some crazy shit, came back in the country. I think they said that's the third time. And it would be the last if it was up to me. Hell, the second time would have been the last. The way I look at this is this. And you know I got a fucked up sense of thinking about shit sometimes. But this is just another example of one of them. Say you had a house that you owned. The land as well. Or say you had some land that you owned. And somebody keeps coming up on it. And staking themselves on it. And you tell them, hey, you know what, man, get out of here. You don't belong over here. Just get out of here and go. Right? And this person keeps coming back. But every time they come back, it's some dumb shit they do that alerts you to have them put out of here. Out of the yard. And they keep coming back. What do you do when they're defiant? And no matter what you tell them, you know, or whatever regulation you have, they ignore all that and they're going to do what they want to do regardless. I look at this situation right here like that. See, I'm going to tell you something. People are on opposite sides of the fence when it comes to immigration. My thing is this. They opened the gates. A lot of people from different places came over here. The ones that are doing right and taking advantage of the benefit of being in America for the betterment of themselves, I have no problem with them. But when you get people that come over here and try to make it their playground and do fucking crazy shit and target people, they the ones I have a problem with. This guy right here need to be shown the flowers. Not only did you almost kill somebody, you did it in front of a whole bunch of witnesses, whether you was fucking drunk or not. And I'm more than sure this ain't the first time you acted a fool when you was under the influence of whatever it was, whether it's alcohol, drugs, or whatever. He's 33 fucking years old. And you sneaking back into the country after you getting kicked out, shit is embarrassing. You got kicked out of a fucking country. That enough would be enough for me to examine myself and say, you know what, I'm going to self-reflect on this and I'm going to recreate myself because this ain't going to never happen again. But no. Motherfuckers keep banging their fists against a stone wall until the motherfucker hand break off, or they break the wall, or somebody behind it. This is the crazy shit out here. You know what I'm saying? You can have your own, opinion about immigration and all this other stuff. This guy made news not because he's an immigrant or a legal migrant, but because of the stupid shit he did, and then it's magnified by that. Anytime somebody's illegal and they do something, it's going to be magnified. You know why? Because America, for as long as it's been in existence, and everybody knows this, has had a common enemy within its borders, both outside and inside its borders. I'll give you an example. Cold War, it was Russia. Vietnamese War, it was Asians or Vietnamese. It was reflective in all the movies they showed, especially Rambo. He fought the Russians. He fought the Vietnamese. He was in Vietnam doing stuff. The last movie Rambo had, who was he fighting? The cartels. See that? Nowadays, we got this immigration thing. Immigration is the new enemy of America right now, if you pay attention. It's just wild. This guy right here need to be shown the flowers. The shit he did happened in America. It should be finished here, especially when you was sent away and you came back on your own to commit destruction and turmoil in the country that's not yours. He wouldn't have no rights, wouldn't be in court. Once it was found out it was him, he'd be gone. Just like a lot of people in this country that do bullshit and don't take advantage of being here where they have freedoms that other countries don't. America need to clean itself up, and it starts from the inside. And ain't no foreign enemy fucking it up because we open the door to allow this type of shit to happen over time, depending on who's in office and what political gain or monetary gain they can get or advantage for them when they in power. It's a goddamn shame. This type of shit happens when you choose money over people. You know what I'm saying? And it's just sad. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Yeah, he's a migrant, but that's not what got him locked up. That's what's keeping him held. His dumb shit is what got him where he's at. Because remember, ICE was just in Charlotte, and they probably still in Charlotte now. As of 2 weeks ago, they were there doing operation, whatever the hell it was called. They didn't catch him. So obviously, it is what it is. Oh yeah, let me say one more thing real quick. This just hit me. I saw this last night. I'm going to show you how you see things and you don't pay attention until opportunity. I don't know, you got to be in the right mind frame. How many of y'all have ever seen that commercial with Kristi Noem? I think she's the director of Homeland Security. And it starts off like this. If you are a legal migrant, it shows the military and it shows the airport and C-130 or C-141. I can't remember what plane it was. It says, if you're a legal migrant in the country, in the United States, this will be your home. And they show the airport and show people marching. I said to myself, that is really fucked up to show that like that. And it's like almost propaganda, like trying to curb the minds of people to where that's the common enemy nowadays in America. And I thought about that shit. I'm like, I wonder if she felt bad making that video. Or when they gave her that script, she was like, I don't want to do this. But because she's in the position she's in, she has to do it. That's something to think about. I think that video, that commercial was really fucked up. And a lot of dim-witted people, you know, that have minds in America, that right there really turned them up. That's an opinion of mine. I will see you in the next video. Take care.